Good afternoon. Time to wrap up July the 23rd. My goodness, how time flies. The E-mini is still hanging in there. We're at 81.75 last. It's still pointed higher. When we come in and we look at our F1 screen, higher low, higher high, means this market we're buyers first. Can sell failure to extend and take out and make new highs, but we are on the buy side first. Want to buy into weakness to see if we can take out the highs. Is the F2 screen and time frame congruent? The more time frames we have lined up, the more likely the market is to trend. The more likely we are to get continuation directionally. So the next step we do, and we do this every time, is we go to the F2 screen to see if the 30-minute and the daily time frames are in alignment. And you can see that we're clearly dealing with a P, and we're not really rejecting this 83.50 area, so this market is traded higher. So again, the easiest trade to see for Globex is to sell failure to extend the overnight session range, wherever that happens to be. Right now we've got a high at 83.50, so we'll just make it that on the assumption the market closes at 82. The buy side, the last rotate down was 78, then 79. So from a Globex standpoint, buying this 78 to 80 area would be buy one. Then we're back to our number one buy point this morning, which was 75 plus or minus. We do have some news tomorrow. We have new home sales looking for plus 475. That number could come in lower than forecast. Jobless claims at 308. It has been trending down lately, so that one could come in lower. And then we've got one more, natural gas inventories that no one will pay any attention to. So kind of light on tomorrow's news, heavier than it was today. Okay, taking a look at the F1 screen on the note. Higher low, higher high. Favors the buy side. And the financials are hanging in there really pretty well. Again, we had two Ukrainian jets shot down. We have the fighting in Israel and the Gaza Strip. There's a chance that fighting could escalate and go to the West Bank. There are demonstrations daily and nightly there. Hamas has sent a missile close to the Tel Aviv airport. The United States flag carriers and Lufthansa have curtailed flights into Israel, so that could get out of hand. You have Malaki, who was given his vote of no confidence by his principal imam, who's held and kept him in power. So things are pretty dicey around the globe. China had its second corporate bailout by the state, so they would not have bond defaults. And so financials can get support other than just more buyers and sellers. They're trading closer to the fundamentals. So here we have a higher low and a higher high, and this makes us buyers first. Got to get through the 25, 20, 24 area first, and then you got to take out eventually the 126.06, 04 to 08 area up here to go. But this market is still trying to trade higher. F2 screen. May have started a new distribution lower late in K period. I've got that split. So we finished the day with the market pointing lower, but if you put them all together, it's still a fairly strong P, with volume moving higher in the distribution. So we'll maintain this split and we have a possibility of a mom. But you put all of this together, we're still looking at a P. So we got this low volume number at 17.5, which is coincidentally the day's high. So we're going to sell failure to take out 16 to 20. And then 23 to 27. On the buy side, we're pointed a little lower, maybe stops below 12. So we'll bracket that we got good support starting at 7 to as high as 9.5. So we'll make 7 to 11 buy 1. And then 5s are better for buy 2 for Globex. Can't see that the conditions will materially change overnight that'll turn this market sellers. Not much in the way of news. To drive the trading. The knob spread did come in. I lost about 4/30 seconds today, so the bond was a little weaker than the note, and we'll do a K split there also. So put them both together, we have a P, but we did make a new low in M period, and we are pointed lower. So 13 to 9 will be buy 1. Don't think we can get a lot of action overnight. 1 to 5 will be buy 2. Right now, this is saying that the E-mini should make a new intraday high this afternoon, and then selling failure to take out 20 to 24. Okay, gold was pointed lower the last time we looked. Again, we can trade lower, but I don't think the conditions are right for gold to fall totally out of bed without some central bank help. And they're there. They could do it, but they like to catch the market unawares. And with what's going on around the globe right now and the fact that we aren't in a strong rally, they probably don't have to come in and shoot that large sums of money at the market. So we're going to, right now we're at 05. We've got to sell 10 plus or minus, 15 plus or minus. I'm going to lower our buy a little bit. We'll make it 13.03. Try for a little lower, and then our 95, 97 for buy 2. Pretty much where we were yesterday. Okay, crude. Getting up to the close end of our trading range, the high end of it. So we're going to lean against resistance. Give it a little room to the upside. So we're going to make maybe stops above today's overnight, so we'll make it 50 to 75. Sell 1. It's pointed higher. Don't think we're going to bring peace anywhere in the world tonight, so we got a chance to trade this baby higher. Sell 2 will be the 104, 104 and a quarter area. You might have to sell against 50s, don't know. But I think we got a chance to trade it a little higher. On the buy side, we got a very, very clean break in the market. You can see down here in the 101.50 area. And pretty good support, 102.52. So we'll make a quarter to 50, buy one. And then buy two, we'll make 75 to the buck. Okay, to the euro, I still like the short side of the market best. We're dealing with basically an overregulated, overtaxed, no national defense entity that are really dependent on other people for their well-being. The United States for the defense, Russia for their natural gas. They've really put themselves into a corner. And it's not a corner they can get themselves out of quickly. So I still like the short side of the market. The bottom certainly hasn't fallen out of the market. Everybody likes orderly selling or orderly buying. They're getting orderly selling right now. So we're at 61. I think we'll get stops below 50 overnight. So 40 to 50 will be buy one. And then buy two will be 15 to 25. On the sell side, we're going to sell the 70 to 80. And then 135 even, plus or minus 5. And that does it for July the 23rd, 2014. Hope you all had a great trading day. We did pretty well on our calls this morning. Everything worked out pretty well for us, so wasn't a bad trading day at all, even though it was summer and even though